I don't feel good. Get out here and get something accomplished, maybe a little something, you know. Oh, hey, I knew you guys were gonna be there. All right, last video, we got this door skin kind of made. I'd like to do some filler work, but I don't think we're quite there yet. Let's figure out how to get this door smartened up a little bit tidier. Thanks again, Scott. Get it on the car, do what we gotta do to make it fit, get this fender to fit, maybe get the hood bolted up and the whole doghouse kind of squared away where it needs to go. Then we can start Bondo. But not today. We're just gonna kind of take it easy and pick up heavy body panels. I don't feel good. But let's see how far we can get. You gotta make yourself get out here, get something done. A little bit, you'll feel better about it when you're laying there on the couch with a thermometer in your mouth. All right, cheers. Welcome back, everybody. Junks Automotive. Let's get busy doing something. Well, you can kind of see the rough surface because the guy who wheeled this out really didn't know what he was doing on that old thing. But we got her there. It's in the, I'd say ballpark, but more like it's in the suburb. This fender stick pokes out just a little bit. If you remember, I welded a big section right through here. And so you look at this, it's pretty tight here, goes down pretty tight here. And it should be more even. There's that same divot, and it's not too bad. I think it's just a little bit high here, but it's a little bit bigger. But I've got a high-tech way of fixing that, and I'll show you. More like this side here, huh? There's just a little bit more of a gap. I'll put my finger there, right there where that little divot is, factory divot. Kind of see how it goes on the other side. Well, first I want some kind of an indicator. It doesn't quite fit. Maybe a paintbrush handle. Will that fit? Oh yeah. So that'll fit. So that way I know when it goes in how much it went in. I'd say not to do it this way, but I'm going to try. Just see what it does. This fender's pushed in as far as it'll go, so I know I can bring it back out if I need to. I think it's more right here. I'll check on the other side, see what it looks like with my little homemade gauge here. So on the other side, it is quite a bit tighter than that. Well, I'll just wail on it here for a little while. I don't think I'm really damaging too much. Testing my welding abilities here, you know. I'm getting there. A little bit more. Oh yeah, a little bit more. A little bit more. I'll go check the other side again. I think that's going to do. It's way better knowing that this door has to come out at the bottom and go up. I've got another trick for that. We'll modify, make these holes just a little bit bigger, and even if I have to make a, you know, shim or something. I know this car had been wrecked on this side. Well, this door, I have a low spot right here, and right kind of through here, this little L shaped. Everything else is pretty close. Maybe over here, you know. And of course, this is wavy. We might do some metal shrinking here. We'll see how it goes here in just a few. Let me flip this door over. We're going to use the same high-tech method to start with. feeling better? One right there.
Work, work, work. Zero wears out our money. Work, work, work. What's an honest man to do? I know you want the finer things that only money.
Slap hammer.
Chains and diamond rings that sparkle in your eyes. But working in this factory's about to break my weary back. Why can't we learn to live without the little things we lack instead of work, work, work? That's all I ever do now, honey.
Kind of slaps it out without putting a dent. Kind of.
Work, work, work. Zero wears out our money. Work, work, work. What's an honest man to do? I never will forget the day we took our wedding vows. Left that little country church and headed into town.
A little bit better. All right, got the door that keeps on giving back out again. Went ahead and cut that out, and I put it right there. Remember, this is all holy, and I was like, I ain't gonna fix that. And let's go ahead and get her fixed. But now, like I was saying, I need a shim for that down there, bottom hinge, right? There's one right there. So we can put that in there, get her lined up, put a little spot weld right there. If it's too big or whatever, we can rip that off pretty easy, but that'll hold us in there. And it came off our door, our two-door door. Just cut it out. The little thingamajiggers, you know, just like this one. Cut all that off. That's some pretty, a little bit thicker steel. Maybe some like, I don't know, heck, I don't know, 12 gauge, 15, something, I don't know, it's thicker. So that might be just enough to pop the bottom of that door out. Let me waller out the holes in the hinges so the door can go up. Yeah, I know. The two hinges where they bolt here, it's already maxed out, and I've already walled the holes out a little bit. Like I said, this car was wrecked on this side, and I think maybe this A-pillar was, the door pillar just kind of twinky a little bit. So, well, we'll fix it. Well, it's back on there. It's got a few issues right down there that I have to be trimmed, welded on the end. The whole doghouse needs to go that direction. The reason I say that is because it's tight here. It's a little, I did move it, so it's a little bit better. This door just really doesn't, it still doesn't want to fit. That right there. So if you line it up, or off that much, and really right there it looks pretty good. So I'm wondering, so I did replace all that down through here, right through there. So I wonder if I've got it too small, so it's sucking that bottom of that door in. So probably what's going to happen, and the door still needs to go back, and I can't get it to go back any farther. I could have some tweaked up hinges. I do have new pins and bushings in them, just so you know. I did get it to go up. So down here looks pretty good, really. I'll need to fix that little corner a little bit more, and that right there. And it could be because there's got a patch panel right here. I might have to split this and knock this over. I don't know. That's a factory two-door post. Of course, I had to, this was all gone, so I made all this. And so the whole thing could be just a little funky. You know, you can kind of see here. So it's going to take some massaging. I'm going to have to take, I've already stripped out one of those holes, so I'll have to make a new bolt nut thingamajigger, or weld a nut on the backside, whatever. You gotta take the fender off to do that. So what's gonna have to happen is I take the door off, take the hinges out. I need to see if I can't get this to come out just a little bit more, and the top to go in. Since we're a little bit, we can fix stuff like this. And these are real tight here anyhow. Yeah, I mean, the door placement's not bad. It's like I just need it to come back. I could slide the fender forward a little, which might help things. Get a little bit more of a gap here. Boy, feeling kind of rough. So we got a little more of a gap here, but not, there's a lot left to do. Well, we got something accomplished anyhow. It's kind of nice to have that all fixed. Not that you'll ever see it, but it's fixed. It'll bug me if I don't fix it. I don't know. The door could be twisted. It's just hard to say. Well, I'm calling it not feeling good. You know, at least got out here, got a little bit done. I won't feel so lazy and feel like I'm getting away from the project, right? And you should do what makes you feel right, especially when you're sick. Being out here in this cold shop, this cold concrete, it's probably not a good idea, and I should have just stayed inside. I should have came out last night, but got to feeling run down, and apparently this is why. But we got another project rolling in the old shop, barn shop. Just a little small project. I won't make a video of it necessarily, but I'll show you what we're doing. Nothing real super exciting, but you know, hey, I appreciate you guys. Anybody who's given their tip jar up there, super thanks, and sending me stuff in the mail. I've got some stuff in the mail on the way apparently from Rick Martin, and then next time I'll show you what he sent. But hey, I'm gonna go inside, get warmed up, take a hot shower, and probably get in bed. Cheers. Remember, any of this was easy, everybody be doing it. We'll see you guys next time.